What's going on, Shrootstack Squad? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, do yourselves a favor, hit that subscribe button, come join the Discord, link in the Patreon below, because we're building wealth out here. None of this is financial advice. Now let's get into this. All right, fam, let's take a look at the video. Look at the portfolio. We're sitting at 120. We're making a big spike up. I'm taking a look at right now. My first time checking in. Sorry I couldn't post a video yesterday, guys. I was feeling kind of sick. I have my board exams coming up pretty soon, and yeah, it's just been a little bit stressful. I had like a fever going on yesterday. I just didn't. I couldn't get the energy to make the video. But I'm back here right now, and I'm going to try my best to stick with the daily schedule. All right, so I show you every single day where the portfolio is sitting at, all the entire like 3 month, 1 month, 1 year, all time. We're starting to get a recovery going for this whole portfolio. This sort of transparency, if you appreciate it, please hit that like button for me, and that's all I ask of you. All right. Okay. Let me just get right into some of these plays. I have a lot to cover in this video. So I want to do a quick rundown of everything that we're sitting at, what it's all looking for, and what the plays are going forward. So I'm just gonna go through one ticker at a time and share with you what's happening. I was able to let the Discord family know about these early on. So if you want to get in on these plays early with us, join in with the Patreon link in the comment below. So Disney, I told you before when I bought in on this, we're riding this thing out till the catalyst coming up end of the month. They're going to be opening up their parks. We can hopefully see this thing bump above 200 mark and go from there. I'm holding a bunch of shares in this, as you guys can see, and that's how we're going to play it on this one. Okay, that's Disney. Apple, pretty much the same story. Riding out the catalyst as they come. Apple is good long term anyway. This is not that this portfolio is going to be long-term growth in that sense, because I have to look to 10x the money in roughly 2-year time frame. For those of you who are new, I'm basically looking to make my initial investment, which was like 90K, into $1 million in 2 years time frame before I turn 30, because I just turned 28. So it's just my goal. I want to document this. I learned a lot in trading over the years. This is just a fun experiment I'm trying to share with you guys and document and teach some lessons along the way that I was able to learn with general investing. So Apple, you guys got the story on that, riding out the catalyst at the end of the month, and probably, who knows, probably a little bit after that too. Apple, Disney, these are two companies I'm not losing any sleep over. CTXR, quite honestly, this is also another company I'm not losing sleep over too much right now. It is a penny stock. It is risky. It's not the safest one, but remember what I told you of all the facts and statistics about this company, guys? So they're making that Minilock technologies. They're going to be submitting at the end of the month for the DMC to review their case. So I think they just need to have 65% of the patients done with the phase 3 results, and then that can be reviewed because they got that early approval access from the FDA. And so basically the timeline is this, guys. May 1st, the results are probably going to be submitted to the DMC. That's probably going to send this thing up. That's why I think this week we're seeing this thing bump up a bit. After that week, we're probably going to see maybe a little bit of cool off, people taking some profits and whatnot. And then the DMC is going to review it and actually give an answer. So the DMC is a committee that's going to be there to say, hey, so we got 65% of the results of phase 3 done. Do we think this is good enough to submit to the FDA for actual approval? So this can actually be sold in the hospitals and given out to public, right? So that DMC's review is probably going to be done, I'm guessing maybe in a few weeks after that. So maybe mid-May we could see that happening, and that could send this stock flying if that happens. If that happens, I have no, this is not financial advice, anything like that, but this is definitely going to go above $3 in my opinion if we can get that DMC approval for that rating. So next ticker we have going on, just to show you guys what position I'm in, how much. So I'm pretty heavy in this stock. I'm extremely bullish on this. I've been saying for, honestly, since very early on in this channel maybe. So next ticker up was ADVM. So ADVM, shout out if you guys got in on this play with me at the beginning. I told the Discord family earlier, but I remember I told you guys too on YouTube. I think it was maybe last week I mentioned this one. So shout out if you got in on this. 12% gain so far. So the way we're trying to play this one, here's the thing, guys. Let me go back, sorry. So all these tickers that I'm about to go through, if you have the chance, get a pen and paper out, because, that's what, honestly, I have pen and paper here. I wrote everything out, and that's kind of how I play some of these pharma stocks, and, follow along and write these down if you need to. So ADVM, They're going to have their phase 1 data results presented at the ARVO conference. Then that ARVO conference is going to be happening on May 3rd, so next week, okay? Analyst price target is like $25, $24.89 is their average price target, and that to me is pretty good sign considering where this thing is sitting at. That means when you see the price target way above where the stock is sitting at, that means that there's more chance to run up leading to any of the catalysts, right? So it makes no sense if, let's just say, a ticker like Pfizer, this is the side note, guys, but if you're going to take a look at a ticker like Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Bristol Myers Squibb, these are big companies, right? And even if they have catalysts like a new drug approval, a new this, a new that, there's not as much room for a company like that to grow with those sort of catalysts. No matter how great they are, there's not as much room to grow. But something like this is one of the things I look for. Where's the stock sitting at, and what's the expected range for it? So that's why we're in ADVM. Nobody is, no analyst is bearish on this. And the exit point for this, guys, is, take a note of this, is we're going to exit April 30th, which is end of this week, or if we ever see that the RSI is overheated. If you want to get on this plays and know the buy and sell alerts that I do, again, link is in the Patreon for the Discord. I let the Discord family know firsthand, all right? That's ADVM. Next ticker up is VERU. Similar story on this, guys. They have their phase 2 data, which is going to get presented at the ESMO conference, May 5th to May 8th, all right? Remember, phase 2 data, May 5th to May 8th. And what they're doing is a breast cancer drug. Breast cancer is a very innovative field, guys. This is, quite honestly, there's still no good solutions for breast cancer. There's a few drugs that are out there and things like that, but nothing's 100%. Forget even 100%. The success rates are still pretty hard to get. So they're going to be presenting information on breast cancer drug. And the way we're going to play this is this. We're going to exit this. So remember, the conference was May 5th to May 8th. What we're going to do is exit if the RSI ever gets overbought, or on May 4th, just before the conference even begins, because we don't know if the data is going to be crap and then this stock is going to tank. Who the hell knows? I'm not waiting to see that, and that's why all I know is leading up to it, we can see some movement on it. Average price target on this, 23.60. Again, a lot of room to grow if you see a price target like that. Here's where I'm sitting at on the position. You guys can rock with me if you want. IPOE. Yes, IPOE. If you've been in the family here for a while, you can take a look back to the first video. This is my biggest position in the portfolio. Get ready for it, guys. Put in $1. I'm gonna ride this stock out till the end of the journey. All right. I put in $1 way back when, and we're sitting at minus 30% gains. So okay, let's need some work done on this. Okay, but all right, next ticker, ADCT. I told everybody about this last week. If you see when I got in on this one, it was what, 23.74 is my average price. This one I have a lot of money sitting in because this, of all the catalysts, FDA approvals, whatever, this one got approved last week. This is why this was such a rare opportunity in my opinion. This is the timeline right around this, like 1:30, 1:40, 2 p.m. last week on the 23rd. It got approved for FDA. Their drug, so they were doing a lymphoma drug, which a lymphoma is a type of cancer you guys can get, and they did it for specifically like diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. That's the most common in America, and their drug got early approval. This was initially supposed to have their FDA catalyst in May 21st. It got approved early, which is really unheard of with the FDA. It's really not common. They got approved early last week, and for some reason the stock started to dip a lot. It started to take a real dive down for some reason. And what ended up happening then, now we got to see the stock is coming up, right? So what I was expecting to see is maybe in after hours or probably on Monday, we would have been seeing a skyrocket up or who knows what. This stock, for whatever reason, is not getting the volume and the attention from Wall Street, or honestly, like retail investors for the most part aren't even talking about it, which I'm really shocked about, because if you take a look at half the biopharma plays that that a lot of YouTubers and people are talking about, these are all speculative plays that we're talking. Even if you look at BNGO, for the most part, BNGO is a good company. It's they're doing an amazing part with genomics and stuff. But even then, a lot of the stuff is based upon potential and where it could be going in the future. This is approved. This is already FDA approved, and their sales are out right now. They literally are making the sales like today as we speak. So in 1 week, they've already had to have products out there getting sold to hospitals and ready to go. So I'm kind of shocked that this thing has not had its big run up. So, this is another catalyst. Well, catalyst already went through. So I'm holding on to this and waiting for this thing to go. My opinion, like $32 is realistic. Analyst price target on this one, $56. So, we can go from there with it. All right. Next one, LMNL. Shout out if you got in on this stock as well with us. So this one is waiting for their PDUFA approval on June 5th. So you got some time to get in on this. Okay, this one has a little bit of time waiting for it. Analyst price target, $9.96. They have plenty of cash on hand. And so we are not going to be too afraid of them doing like offerings. That's another thing you might have to worry about. But, we got a lot of gains on this, guys. This one is sitting at, 17% gains already. I think we've only been in it like a week. So this is having its good run up. Zoom Info, similar story on this one. We're waiting for their catalyst. Their catalyst is going to be their earnings report that's coming out May 3rd. All right, take a note of these things, guys. If I'm going too quick, I'm only making this video because people have been asking if I could just do a quick summary of where everything is sitting at in the portfolio, what we're looking for, things like that. Again, this one's earnings May 3rd. Analyst price target $64.40, so it has decent room for growth. And what we're going to do on this one is we're going to sell it when if it ever gets overbought or right before earnings. So maybe like a few days before. But this one is I have like you can see my position in it. I show this sort of transparency, and that's how we're going to roll with it. Next ticker up, TTCF, Tattooed Chef. People are talking about this a lot as well on YouTube. I'm not playing it the way they are playing it though. I'm playing this to run up to their earnings. All right, so the technical analysis on Tattooed Chef is extremely bullish, and they have an average analyst price target $23.50. Earnings are coming out on this one in after hours on May 6th. Okay, so May 6th we're going to be seeing their earnings come out, and it's after hours. So what we're looking to do is probably hold this thing up until the 6th and then sell it before the earnings report comes out. So probably on the 6th itself we're going to do that, or we might sell it if we ever see the RSI getting overbought. Next ticker up, VVNT. They have their earnings coming out May 5th, and that's coming out in the after hours. Price target on this one is $23.33. We're going to be selling this thing early if it ever gets overbought, or again, just like we're doing Tattooed Chef, or we're going to sell it on the 5th itself before the earnings get released. That's how you can see my price target. I mean, you can see my average cost and total return right there. Okay. Next one, LTCX, guys. This is also presenting data at the ARVO conference, just like ADVM. That was the first ticker I was talking about. LTCX, they're going to be presenting at the ARVO conference, and that conference is happening May 1st to the 7th. Okay, so ADVM, that first company I talked about, they're presenting on the 3rd. Okay, May 3rd. LTCX is going to be presenting at that same conference. I'm not sure the exact date, but the conference itself is being held from the 1st to the 7th. So this stock, we're going to keep it for now, and then we're going to sell it if RSI is ever overbought by Friday. So, in a few days, or honestly, we're probably going to do it by Friday, or if we ever see the RSI getting overbought. And the analyst price target on this one is $5.33. Next one up, LIQT, guys. This one is not one of those catalyst plays or anything like that. This one, we just noticed this one had a lot of insider buying, which means that there's probably going to be some movement going on, some sort of like catalyst that's going on the inside that we don't know about. And so we're probably going to be selling this one come Friday, because we're expecting something to come out by then. This is only a few days of a hold. Next one up, NYMX, guys. This stock, we also saw a lot of insider buying and stuff like that, and I bought in on this yesterday. If you get the opportunity to buy in on this, do your own due diligence, do your own risk analyses on this. None of this is financial advice, but I bought in on this yesterday, and then the stock dipped a lot, and I was wondering what happened. So it turns out they put out an offering today, and the reason why they put out this offering of like $8 million, not $8 million, sorry, they put out this offering today to cover the cost of sorry man, I just gotta double check this. So they put out a patent offering. All right, let me rephrase this. They put out a patent offering today, and then they had to make a stock offering as well. And so my opinion on this is that they made that offering to cover the cost of whatever that patent is. This means to me that there's something that's cooking in the books there, and that means that there's going to be a catalyst that can pop this thing in the next few days. Again, if this thing doesn't move by Friday, we're going to cash out and go from there. You can see my positions in this. I'm not in these sort of catalyst plays that are short term. I don't put too much of my money in it, but I'm just looking to make quick gains. And if I don't make quick gains, all right, I take the losses and move on. All right. And I think that really is what the whole portfolio is sitting at, guys. This was a lot of stuff I had to go through. So sorry if it was this was a little lengthy. I just wanted to give everybody an idea of what's going on with the portfolio, and we can take it from there. Something to note, guys, today at 9 p.m. we're going to have Joe Biden talk to the nation. If he's ever going to be talking about any of these infrastructure things or whatnot, take a look at this ticker, guys. X, United States Steel. I'm a big fan of this stock for following infrastructure plays. You can take a look at how it's done over time, and if you kind of map it out whenever these sort of speeches are given or any of these talks about we got to build better, have an America infrastructure, whatever, this stock is running along with it. There's a few companies like it, but just wanted to throw this on your radar in case none of you guys have heard of it. Okay, guys, this video is getting really lengthy. I didn't mean to drag this thing out so long. I just wanted to give you all an update where everything's sitting at. I didn't buy in on anything today or make any changes, all right? So again, if you guys ever want to take this investment game to the next level, or you want to just learn a little bit more about stocks and finance, just general topics of building wealth, feel free to join in on the Discord. I'll have the link below. And with all that said, stay happy, stay healthy, and let's get wealthy. Take care.